but we've been given the go-ahead to get this one started. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Oakland A's and the Baltimore Orioles. Orioles baseball coming up next. John Means, Kansas-born left-hander, will be doing the pitching. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
And that'll bring up Josh Harrison. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off for the Athletics, the shortstop, Josh Harrison.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. High in the air down the right field line. Right fielder is on the run, and he makes the catch in the corner.
Batting second, the center fielder, number 2, Starling Marte.
Digging in next will be Starling Marte. First pitch on the way. One out, nobody on. And it's quickly 0-2. Swing and a little blooper to center. Mateo shading to his right, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Base is empty, 2 away, and that brings in the big power hitting first baseman Matt Olson. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Boy, not the way he wanted to start out here. It's 0-1.
Guess where he's going with this next pitch? Probably a little further outside. See if the fish are still biting.
Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Changeup up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
Lifted in the air to straightaway left. And Hayes will make the catch. This side is retired. So a rather pedestrian start to the top half of the first. The Orioles due up in the first. No score. James Caprillion gets the ball for Oakland in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
And now, Cedric Mullins. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Orioles, the center fielder, number 31.
Looking at the way that you dance, I wanna know where you from. Left cheek, right cheek, how you getting them tight jeans? Baddest in here you might be. I need what you give to me.
The pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No, strike 2, says the third base umpire. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
That'll bring up Ryan Mountcastle as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. A shot down the first baseline. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
That is first. The right fielder, Anthony Santander.
Anthony Santander the next to bat. First offering. As he'll take a look at ball one. And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1.
I know he stole a strike right there, but he wants to get that curveball down or he's going to get hurt.
Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fly ball right down the line in left. And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter, Trey Mancini.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Marte is under it, and he's got it for the final out of the frame. So they can't make anything out of the 2-out double. We're off to the second, scoreless on the show. Start of the second inning here in Oakland. Let's check in with Heidi for more on the weather.
Well, Matt, it's fairly dry down here right now, but I am told there's a bigger threat of rain later in the game. It's not entirely clear how severe it's going to get, but we could be facing a weather delay if the storm front passes over the ballpark. For now, let's hope for the best.
Yeah, Heidi, thank you. And guys, certainly having a fresh bullpen ready for a game like this one will be an important step towards a victory.
No doubt, Matty. And there's rain on the horizon. You want to get depth. You want to score early as an offense, get some depth and some length out of your starting pitching, and hand it over to that fresh bullpen.
Slapped hard the opposite way. And that will be the first hit for the Athletics thus far. So a good start to the inning for the A's as their leadoff hitter reaches base safely.
The right fielder, number 15.
Check that out right there. I love me some of that. Staying inside the baseball, moving it the other way. Sometimes a pitcher can execute his pitch, but doesn't mean the batter can't grab a knock.
At the plate, Seth Brown, as he will look at a curveball right on the black. Apparently, it's strike one. Kenna gets his lead at first, nobody out. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Racing back the center fielder at the track and off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. 2-run shot to straightaway center, and Oakland has moved out in front here 2-0.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Scooped up. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Batting seven, the designated hitter, Jed Lowry.
So bases are empty with one gone. And up next, the switch-hitting Stanford product, Jed Lowry. First pitch of the AB on its way. That's popped up. Mateo takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. Striding in for Oakland, Tony Kemp. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And now the first pitch. And that swung on and missed for strike one.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
2 out, nobody on. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. But the Athletic strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 2-0 Oakland.
It's so convincing, but something's missing. The sun is kissing my face and erasing my doubts.
Now to bat, Austin Hayes. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Two and 0 to the Baltimore left fielder.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Two balls and a strike.
If he's going to dial up 2-0 changeups and have a good feel for it, this offense is going to have trouble breaking through against this guy.
Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. There to take it is Marte for the first out.
Batting 6th, the shortstop, Ramon.
Now it'll be Ramon Urias. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew working this one. Behind the plate is Eric Summersgill.
Yeah, Dan, we got Eric Summersgill behind the dish. Really likes to work the ball east-west. What did you like? Did you like north-south, east-west?
I thought east-west, D-Row. The more I could get away with on the outside corner, inside corner, give me a wider plate than a higher plate. I think it's a lot easier to pitch to a wider plate.
And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Definitely tried to elevate the heater right there with 2 strikes, but caught way too much of the plate. Nice execution by the hitter.
Pedro Severino digs in at the plate. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Hit in the air down the right field line. Brown is there, 2 down. Ready now for Baltimore. Kelvin Gutierrez, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch on its way. Now the 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
2 tough sliders right there, but he was able to lay off him. Might have bought himself a fastball in this situation.
3-1.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
The 3-1. And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out. Next to hit, Jorge Mateo. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Urias over at second. Gutierrez on at first with 2 down. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And this will wind up a foul ball. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. Orioles strand a couple. They're still down. It's 2-0. Now at the plate, here is Sean Murphy.
Leading off for Oakland, the catcher, Sean Murphy.
And now the first pitch. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away. Josh Harrison stands in. He flied out leading off the ball game.
Josh Harrison.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Long run for the center fielder. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Next, it'll be Starling Marte. He flew out in his last AB. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. 0-1 the count.
This could be a huge win for the guy on the mound if he's able to get out of this inning 1, 2, 3 and start fresh next inning with the middle of the order.
The windup and the 0-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good.
A leap here, but it ticks off his glove. And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the A's as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Back to the top of the Oriole lineup now, and stepping in, Cedric Mullins. He was called out on strikes to open the home first.
Number 31.
I want to know where you from. Left cheek, right cheek. How you getting them tight jeans? Better say who you might be. I need what you give to me. I need what you give to me.
Pitch on the way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. The next 0-2. Line to shortstop, and there's 1 away.
The first baseman, number 6.
So 1 down, no one aboard, and that'll bring up Ryan Mountcastle. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1 the count.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Hey, make no mistake about it, this lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
Fouled off. Another 0-2 coming. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Standing in now, Anthony Santander, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
And he fouls this one off.
Oh, man, that's a frustrating one as a hitter. That pitcher missed right there. He did not want to hang that breaking.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They trail it here 2-0. All set for the start of the inning, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Matt Olson.
The first baseman, Matt Olson.
Here it comes. As he will take strike one on the fastball here, no balls and a strike. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. Left side, but well foul.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
Another one sent foul. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
Holy smokes. That's the first ball they've taken the entire game so far. They're swinging at everything.
And he takes strike three called on the fastball. One gone. So one out and nobody aboard. And striding into bat next, it'll be Mark Canha. And now the first pitch. Oh, 0-1, here it comes. Now Canha smacks one to left. Lots of carry on this one. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. It's a solo shot for Mark Canha, and the A's lead it now 3-0.
Ah, man, that swing right there, Dan, that had to feel good. You're facing an elite starter. You don't know if you're even going to get wood on the baseball today.
You know, and that'll rattle you a little bit. This guy's been throwing the ball great, one of the top pitchers in the game. He's not used to guys barreling him up and hitting him in the seats.
At the plate now, Seth Brown. He'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. And he falls behind 0-2. 3 runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder giving chase. He makes the running play. 2 down. Next up, Matt Chapman grounded out in his last at bat. First pitch on the way. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A bouncer to the left side. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. Bottom of the fourth coming up. It's now 3-0 Oakland. Leading off the inning, it'll be Trey Mancini, and they could use a spark from him here.
The designated hitter, Trey Mancini.
Remember those sleepless nights? Stayed up late, all I did was read and write. Couldn't record cause I need a mic. Couldn't afford to eat a bite. And when I'm working, I forget to even eat. It's like I don't need it. I feed up my dreams and life, and that's all I need to fight. I'm on it.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Austin Hayes the next to bat. Line hard deep into left. Kenna is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Into the box now, Ramon Urias. Recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first. In now for the O's, Pedro Severino. He's 0 for 1 thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
Urias leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
And he pops it up. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Fly ball right down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. 1 left for the Orioles.
So
they trail it here 3-0.
Do you think that's just a statement? Then you ludicrous like it's word of mouth.
Striding in is Jed Lowry. Flew out last time
Leading
up.
off for the Athletics, the designated hitter, Jed Lowry.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
The second baseman, Tony Kemp.
So now to the plate, Tony Kemp. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. So a two-run homer down the line in right field, and the A's add on more. It's now a 5-0 game.
Man, this has been a rough one for this guy so far. That's the third homer he's allowed today. He better start keeping the ball down in the strike zone, or that total might continue to rise.
In at the plate is Sean Murphy,
Sean.
as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. That evens it up 1-1. 5 runs, 5 hits, and 1 error on the Oakland line score. 1 ball and 2 strikes to the A's catcher.
I just think after seeing both those pitches right there, 96, you have to be on the fastball or you're not going to catch up. If you're sitting off speed, that fastball is going to blow right by you.
And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
The batter.
So
The shortstop, Josh Harrison.
first pitch of the AB on its way. And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far.
Now batting, the center fielder, Starling Martel.
Now here comes the Oriole manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Number 78 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Number 78.
Here's Starling Marte. Lifted in the air toward the line in right. Right fielder is on the run, and he makes the catch in the corner. That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson.
The first baseman, Matt Olson.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike 1.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Swung on and chopped toward the hole. He's got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over.
Been a long time coming.
But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Middle of the afternoon here at the Coliseum. It's the A's 5 and the Orioles nothing.
Haters gonna be part-time loving. Putting up some all-time numbers.
Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and he told me he'd like to see a lot more aggressiveness in their at-bats the rest of the game. Too much of the time they're finding themselves in disadvantage counts like 0-2 and 1-2, and that's basically never a formula for success. He said they're getting a lot of strikes to swing at, so the emphasis the rest of the game has to be to jump on those strikes early in the at-bat.
Thank you, Heidi. Lou Trevino is on his way to the mound, and this is a rather curious move to bring on the closer in just the 5th inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and set to go as the third baseman, Kelvin Gutierrez. First delivery to him. Set to deliver the 0-1.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think to say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
And he'll beat the throw as he's got himself a bunt single. Into the box, Cedric Mullins. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Kenna is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Next, it'll be Ryan Mountcastle. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
Total agreement, Matt, in particular that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things...
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. Orioles leave one. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. New inning set to get underway, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Mark Canha.
That last at-bat, Matty V, a changeup right down the middle of the plate. Listen, this guy's got a great changeup, but he can't afford to keep throwing it middle like he did that last at-bat. If he does, this guy might be hitting back-to-back jacks.
The 1-0. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. In there, a base hit.
Well, these days don't happen often. You better dig yourself when you get 3 knocks in a big league Wago.
Boy, it's hard to have 3 hits in one day, but boy, this guy is off to a great start in this one.
Stepping in now, Seth Brown, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty-looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Well, this is hauled in by the second baseman. Now to the plate, here is Jed Lowry. He's 1-for-2 in this one. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Comes set, and the 0-1. Popped him up. Gutierrez trying to get there. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, one man left on. Part of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. Oakland is on top in this one, 5-0. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and set to go as the switch-hitting outfielder, Anthony Santander.
The right fielder, Anthony.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch, and it's fouled away. Just got the corner that time with a fastball, strike 2.
And you know, the heavy stuff has finally arrived. This has got to be the hardest rain we've seen all afternoon.
The 0-2 home, fouled away. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. And the pitch, fouled off. The next 0-2. Swing and a high pop-up toward the stands behind third. Chapman is under it, and that's the first out of the inning. And now the designated hitter for the Orioles, Trey Mancini, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I always felt 0-2 you had to cover away. If a guy's going to bury you in 3 times in a row, you tip your cap and walk back to the dugout, because that's not easy to do.
And he fouls this one off. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Another 1-2 delivery, and a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there, 2 away.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
Standing in now, Austin Hayes, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. And low, it's a ball and a strike. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. So now here is Tony Kemp. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
And that home run he hit his last time up, he isn't going to forget about anytime soon. He absolutely destroyed a fastball.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Pulled toward right center field. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And he is into second as he kicks off the 7th with a leadoff double.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
No hits to this point. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Got to believe you're going to get some tough pitches in this count with the base open at first. This is where you have to regroup and find a way to get a good pitch to drive in that run.
And a good throw gets him one gone. Next up for the A's, Josh Harrison. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And now the first pitch. A bullet to first base, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play. So 2 are gone now in the Oakland half of the 7th, and that'll bring up Starling Marte. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Got to sit middle when a guy's trying to pitch around you. If he's going to give you first base, take it.
Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Severino finds it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. 1 left for Oakland, but they hold a 5-0 lead.
7th inning stretch.
And now here is Ramon Urias, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
The shortstop, Ramon Urias.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Now a flare out toward right center. Here comes the right fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
The catcher, number 28.
So the next to bat will be Pedro Severino. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And that's in there for a strike.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. He's through first and hustling for second. A leap, but he can't rein it in. It's off the wall. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
This thing had a chance to get out of here as it headed deep to left center, but it stays in the park, banging high off the wall. The runner has to play.
And not in time as the run scores. And now in the box, Jorge Mateo. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. That's yanked into the stands, strike 1. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the 2nd time today, he's gone on strikes. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
The 1-0. Gutierrez, the runner at first with 2 gone. Popped him up. Olsen is there, and the side is retired. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. 8th inning coming up. The A's lead this one 5-1. And that'll bring up Matt Olsen.
Leading off the Oakland, the first baseman, Matt Olsen.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. In the air, down the line in left. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
Hey, watch out. This hitter's got one thing on his mind.
5-1 our score as we play the 8th. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball.
The pitch. Swing and a liner. And that's another base hit for him. He's on a tear in this one.
Boy, talk about having a day, Debo. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
Seth Brown will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. First delivery to him. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Oh, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Ooh, wait, that was an ugly swing. I'm sure he's not going to watch that one on replay after the game.
Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
And that'll bring in Matt Chapman as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. The A's strand 1. They lead this one, though, 5-1. You just sensed it was coming with the heaviness of the rain, and all the radar maps that we're seeing online lead us to believe this will be at least an hour.
Matt, this has the makings of we're going to see 2 different pitchers come out after this delay. The conditions are bad. It looks like this rain is going to be around for a while. I'd be a bit surprised if either of these pitchers come back out.
Well, the rain is finally past us as we welcome you back. Trevor Rosenthal comes on as the new pitcher following the lengthy delay, and it looks like he's just about ready to go. Bottom of the inning now, and next will be the imposing power bat, Ryan Mountcastle.
I can't get no sleep, nah, everybody gotta eat. You can't run up and try me, nah, everybody around with the heat. I ain't really about scuffing my sleeves, nah, but I can still master your beat. They playing my song on repeat, yeah, they playing my song on repeat. I got a lot on my mind, I ain't know nothing except for my grind. I ain't no Joe, but I'm not rocking, coming for your ear, no Mike Tyson. I'm in the ocean with sharks, this game is so hard, don't run like Mike Tyson. Like my rims, if I'm in New York, rock Tim, screaming get live, no fat boy slim. I'm in the ocean with sharks, this game is so hard, don't run like Mike Tyson.
First delivery to him. as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. And he misses low with it, 2-0. For the shortstop, Harrison. Fielded cleanly, throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Up next for the Orioles.
Next, here is Anthony Santander. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Kenna will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. So here's Trey Mancini, 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
The 1-0.
A good fastball above the belt is normally a pitch that batters love to take a rip at, but that one froze it.
In there, 1-2 now.
Big fastball is definitely this guy's MO coming out of the bullpen.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They're down here 5-1. Dylan Tate enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. All set to start the 9th in this one. And up next, the switch-hitting Stanford product, Jed Lowry. And now the first pitch. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. Movement in the Orioles bullpen now as they've got a left-hander up and throwing. 0-2 the count to Jed Lowry.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
To 1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
One of the toughest pitches they hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at-bat. What happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Tony Kemp will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. Here's the first pitch. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss. 1 out, nobody on. It's 1-1 to Tony Kemp. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
That's just a great pitch right there. Great execution. He just got that hitter to think that pitch was knee-high. Nasty diving out of the zone.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
To the plate now, Sean Murphy. As the first pitch to him's a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 home. Good opposite field power here, taken high and deep to right. Racing back the right fielder, and it's off the scoreboard. Wow! A solo shot here to straightaway right field, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
I'll tell you, he looked like he was on cruise control, striking out the first 2 batters. But if this game teaches you anything, it's that you can never take an out for granted. Exhibit A, a homer.
Into the box now, Josh Harrison. As he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike one. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
And there's strike 3. So we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge. And stepping in, Austin Hayes. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Unable to find the zone with the slider. And it's fouled away. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
And he takes a called strike 1.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
2 balls and a strike. Hit hard towards center. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game.
Dan, he took that right back in his face right there. Exactly what you're trying to do. Middle cut, though. Are you a little concerned?
Yeah, that's a case of a ball being right down the middle. As a pitcher, you want to work the corners and stay out of that middle part of the zone, and he paid for it right there with a solid base hit.
Marte is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. So next to hit is Kelvin Gutierrez, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. The 0-1, and a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Baltimore down to their final strike. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, it's hard to win games, but when you swing the bats like these guys did today, 4 bombs. Anytime you hit 4 home runs, you got a pretty good chance to win a ball game.
6-1 the final tally today. Oakland took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Lou Trevino is credited with the win. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
I've been the problem, I'm part of the solution, my own personal retribution, the new me is new around here, just letting it go. I'd have been wrong before, but the fact it wasn't that long ago. I even hit the bottom low, but that was just part of my growth. My heart's always broken, I guess I'm starting over, and now my battered soul is going back through the motions.